Hello and welcome to this episode of Creating with Howcraft. My name is Denise Yesback Moore with howcraftcollection.com, and today I'm going to show you how to create my glisten earrings. The tools and supplies you will need to create these earrings are round nose pliers, wire cutters, chain nose pliers. You will need a pendant blank that has a little bit of rim, an ear wire. These are pointy-back Preciosa rhinestones in 2 different colors. Czech glass fire polished 8mm rounds. We will also be using eye pins. And now we're going to talk about the crafty part of these earrings. You will need epoxy clay. We take a little bit from each one. We mix it together and it is self-hardening. You will need super fine glitter, a little brush, stamps of your choosing. This is a rhinestone applicator. Rhinestone for my daughter because she's a dancer, so I have all kinds of rhinestoning supplies. But what you can do is you can get a toothpick and melt a little bit of candle wax and dip it in there, and it will act as an applicator. And also some gloves if you don't want the epoxy clay to get all over your hands. A complete list of the jewelry making supplies and beads, along with printable PDF instructions, can be found on howcraftcollection.com. Search glisten earrings. So let's start out. We only need a tiny little bit of the clay. So we have one. I'm going to set that right there. Make sure you screw your cap back on. And then we're going to grab an equal amount of the other clay. So I'm going to set that down, making sure they're about the same size. Let's put that cap back on. And there we have 2 parts. Since I am working with glitter, I decided to wear the gloves. So now we're going to knead the clay together, and you are going to do this for about 2 minutes. So you're just going through and we are kneading the clay. Now we're going to grab our little stamper. This is a little flower, and I'm just going to stamp the clay, and it really doesn't matter where you stamp it because we're going to come back in on the sides and we're going to stamp it on the sides. That's why I chose this little flower. Now I'm going to pour a little bit of glitter into a bowl. Now I'm going to take it and I'm going to turn it upside down and gently pat it down. So I just took it out of my glitter. And now we're going to use our little brush and come in. And we're just kind of tapping it in to the pendant. You can also add this glitter directly to the clay. It takes a ton of glitter to get this effect. That's why I just press it into the clay. Now I'm going to come back in and find the center of that flower, and I just pressed it down, and now I'm going to come in with the other end And I'm going to push it in. This rhinestone is actually bigger than the rhinestone I used in the original earrings. I wanted to use this one so you could see it better. There are many different colors and sizes on the website. So we just pushed that rhinestone into the clay. Now we're going to come back in. We're going to grab another rhinestone. You can put them anywhere you want. So I just set it in, and then I come back in with the other side. If you're using your toothpick, you can do the same thing. And we're just pressing that stone in. Come back in, grab it. We can put another one right there. And then we're just pressing it into the clay. Now we have to let this fully dry. With my original earrings, I let them dry probably for about 24 hours. So now we're going to create the connector part of this earring. So using an eye pin, I'm grabbing a Czech glass fire polished 8mm round crystal. This one is dual coated, and we're going to bend our wire. And then we're going to come back over, trim off that little end, grab our round nose pliers, place it right about there, and we're just rolling the wire towards us to form our simple loop. Once again, we're grabbing our Czech 8mm and we're stringing it down. We're going to bend that wire down, trim off that little end using our round nose pliers. We are just rolling the wire towards us to form our simple loop. Now we are going to open our simple loop. This is how you open and close it. So we're just going to open it. Grab our other one and close the loop. Now we are grabbing our ear wire. You open and close an ear wire the same way as a loop. We just open it, attach the end, and close the loop. Now we're going to come back in, open our loop, grab our little pendant, and close the loop. Possibilities are endless for what you can do with these little pointy back rhinestones and the epoxy clay. You could make little balls and put the rhinestones all over the ball. And there you have it, how to create my glisten earrings. If you are watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe at Howcraft USA. Follow us on Instagram at Howcraft Collection Beads. Be sure to visit howcraftcollection.com for more inspirational DIY projects and for all your jewelry making needs. New beads are added weekly, and each week, howcraftcollection.com features an amazing new sale. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.